work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. But this is bullshit.
It's time for another episode of those smack-talking guys. Full of opinions on games, music, culture, and current events. These guys cover it all while humiliating each other. This is Generation Flip. Don't forget, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And now, crapping it up, here's your hosts.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is the new 2022, baby. We welcome you to Generation Flip Podcast. Let's all welcome my boy from San Jose Studio, Mr. Brown.
What's going on, everybody? 2022, we made it, baby.
That's right,
We're
baby.
going to come at you hard this year, man. We're going to do a lot of different things. We're going to bring a lot of good people out. We're going to hit the road. Well, I'm hoping we could be the next few weeks from now or 3 weeks from now, we could be in Burbank at a grand opening of a couple of things, and then bring in some pretty cool, interesting people in here and some good topics. So we're looking forward to hearing from you guys and then giving us some good feedback. Also, number one, and like and subscribe us. And if there's things you don't like, and we'd like to know. There's no doubt at all. But yeah, I'm excited for this year, man.
Yeah,
we got through the COVID. We got through most of the COVID stuff.
Well,
So
you sound like you're coming down with a little something, though, man. Hopefully you're all right, man.
I'm hydrating.
We also got that weight loss contest, which I think you might be winning, bro. I've been eating like a pig, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying, but it is what it is.
Hey, I'm a Latino, man. I like my tamales, my menudo, my tortillas. That shit don't help at all. But it's time we get moving in that direction because I can use a little dead president. So I know you got him for me.
If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button. Join us up in the, hit us up in the comments, Hey, Brown, what do we got today, man? We got a good guest coming on, an interesting podcaster, huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you, we got a cool cat out of Texas, man. His name's Nick Ortiz. This cat does it all, baby. He's a comedian. He podcast show. This cat, you can catch him on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Google Podcast. I don't need to say any more, man. Let's bring him in.
Gotta give you that little intro coming in, baby. What's it gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So we got straight up Nicholas Ortiz. He's got his podcast out on YouTube, like Brown said. You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little about yourself, man.
I'm a proud Chicano. Raised in Texas, born in California. And this sounds really weird after saying proud Chicano, but I love Taco Bell. I'm a Taco Bell enthusiast. And I'm a comedian, sketch comic, all that great stuff. Really talented guy.
Oh yeah, I can tell. I can see it. Hey, it's in your bones, baby. It's in the roots. You came out of Cali and you went transplanted to Texas. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. You need flavor in Texas, and you got it.
That's
right. They got your flavor, baby. They got your flavor on there.
So let's start. So you got a podcast. What's the name of the podcast?
Yeah, I do a podcast called the CHEESYGORDITA Bunch. We are America's most trusted Taco Bell podcast.
Nice.
Yes.
And so
I'm a Taco Bell fan myself, man.
I fucking love Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell.
I'm a Taco Bell cat. I love my shit.
Oh yeah, I love it. Definitely.
Yeah.
So
it's really awesome.
You host it with someone else, or you do it solo?
Yeah, no, actually, I have two of my best friends host with me, Devin Hanley and my boy Jordan Krennick, or Jordy. They were coworkers of mine, and we went to work. Obviously, we worked in the same office, and there was a Taco Bell literally a mile down the road. We'd go there every single day. We'd talk about it. We'd play Smash, and we were like, "Why don't we do a Taco Bell podcast?" And so we started conceptualizing it, and then we just didn't do it. And then the pandemic happened, and we were like, "Fuck, let's do that Taco Bell podcast." And yeah, we did it, and we've had a great time since. It's a bi-weekly podcast, and we don't just talk about Taco Bell. You know what I mean? I feel like whenever you hear, oh, this is a Taco Bell podcast, we talk about the time Taco Bell failed in Mexico twice. We talk about the Taco Bell Chihuahua. You know what I mean?
quiero
Like
Taco Bell.
a Chicano icon, if you will.
That's true. That's so true.
We talk about a lot of different stuff. It's really a fun time, because there's a lot of Taco Bell fans out there, and they are hungry for some good Taco Bell content. And we're unbiased. We give the hard opinions, especially when Taco Bell fucks up, because they do fuck up.
Well, let me ask you this. So now you've heard of In-N-Out, right?
Exactly.
In-N-Out Burger.
Yes.
Okay. So In-N-Out has a secret menu. Does Taco Bell have a secret menu?
Yes. So it's more of, you can build discontinued items, because Taco Bell literally uses 8 items. You know what I mean? In every single one of their recipes, it's a solid 8 items. And so you could basically recreate some of the stuff that you may miss. You know what I mean? Like quesarito, even though you can get that on the app, the 7-layer burrito, Mexican pizza, you can build a deconstructed one, using like the nachos and stuff like that. It's not so much a secret item. It's more of discontinued items recreated.
No, I started liking Taco Bell when they had the beef mix-a-melts. I love the beef mix-a-melts, and then they discontinued it.
Yeah. See, that's before my generation.
Are you?
I've never had a Mexi-Melt. I wish I could sympathize, but
though you missing it, man. That shit was good. Good shit, man. You buy them for like $1, man. They're nice, tender.
Yeah, I think like Johnny Cash did a commercial about the Mexi-Melt. Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
Yeah, you had like Willie Nelson, Little Richard doing a bunch of like Taco Bell commercials in the 90s. So
Although this was way before the 90s though.
But you're about what, in your 20s, mid-20s?
Actually, I'm 30. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Okay, well, you're still, you're a young buck still, I want to go over this. I'm looking at your bio here. So you've done a lot of stand-up comedy. You opened up for, I believe you opened up for Michael Blackston and Carlos Mencia. Tell us a little bit about that, how that went.
Yeah, when you're an up and coming comic in Texas, you kind of gotta like go out there and grab it yourself, So I heard that Carlos Mencia was like doing a show like near the city I grew up in. And so I found out who the producers were. I said, hey, this is what I do. I sent them a video, and I was like, I think I should open up for Carlos Mencia. And they were like, yep, you can open up for Carlos Mencia. This is how much do you want? Yeah, it was really cool, man.
That's cool.
Growing up and watching Carlos Mencia, not only was it annoying because like they had like those catchphrases, like, and you'd hear it all the time, especially if you're a husky Mexican boy like I am. You know what I mean? Like you hear that shit all the time. But like, actually, Carlos Mencia is really cool as hell. He had me run his merch table for free though, which was weird. But he was just like handing me like a bunch of money, so I felt like I was like at a family reunion. You know what I mean?
It depends on which one you go to though.
Very true. But like, I just had like a wad of hundreds like in my pocket, and I'm like, you trust me to do this? This is crazy.
Nick, so tell me a little bit more about this podcast, man. So you don't talk about all Taco Bell stuff. You have like historic stuff coming from Taco Bell. If something pops up, bam, you got that, right? You're on that.
Absolutely. The cool thing is I have like inside people, you know what I mean? Like people who are like in upper management, and I'm like, hey, what's next quarter looking like? Like what new items we got coming out? You know what I mean? Because I got to keep people up to date. People come and they listen to the show, and they want a specific thing. And like for example, we have a Patreon, and when like they were gonna do chicken wings, we were the first people to we were the first people to leak. Yeah, I think leaks a word. Yeah, to leak it out. Yeah, that it was happening, and people were really excited about it. So, I got some inside people, and we talk about all types of. This isn't like a complete like Taco Bell like love fest. We got to be unbiased when it comes to it. We got to, talk shit about Glenn Bell and how he like basically like had taken the taco and like bastardized the hell out of it. You know what I mean? We got to talk about that stuff. So yeah, like recently we did a Halloween special where we talked about Glenn Bell, and we like summoned Glenn Bell's spirit, and it was a great time. We had a lot of fun like writing it. But, like that's the reason why Taco Bell's never going to sponsor us. You know what I mean?
I was just gonna say that.
Shit. We talk so much shit about Taco Bell. Taco Bell's never going to give us any money for it.
That was my next question. Have they ever reached out to you? Has Taco Bell ever reached out and said, "Hey, thank you for doing this," or maybe we should keep it down on this? Have they ever said anything to you?
No, I'm really surprised because I got hit up recently to do a thing like in LA, and I thought this was like Taco Bell's elaborate scheme to like give me a cease and desist. You know what I mean? Like luring me to LA to just like give me some like lawsuit paperwork, because we talk a lot of shit about them. Granted, everything we do is completely factual. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we try to keep it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, we're not just shitting on them. No! Because we do love Taco Bell. Taco Bell does a lot of great stuff.
They do. They do.
A lot of
good fast food. You know what I mean? Easy fast food. They got some good stuff. I still don't I don't like the burrito. I mean, I like the burrito supreme, but I don't like it because it's just glob of beans or something. You know what I mean?
It's classic, bro.
It's classic. I get it, but
I love the burrito supreme, dude.
There's hardly any meat in that damn thing. You're just eating fucking beans and lettuce.
Hey, let them know, Flip.
That's because of the fact that you're used to going down to the fucking taco truck in LA and you're getting an 8-pound burrito that's like this.
Oh hell yeah, bro! $10. $10. Tell me about it, man. But
I'm just saying that's the reason that's like going to buying pizza from Domino's and then you go to Round Table. It's two different things, baby. It's two different things.
You said the curse word right there, man. Domino's pizza.
Right?
No.
Hot trash. Absolute hot trash.
No.
Get that garbage out of here.
You can't compare the two, but you're so used to the big burritos at the taco trucks versus taco. Hey, you know what? I like it because you know why? It's not too big. What's my the combo is like a number 3, which is a burrito supreme, a taco supreme, and a Pepsi. That's it. They don't do Coke. They do Pepsi. Yeah. That's how you know I know. Yeah. That's what I get, baby. Was hot sauce. I want extra hot sauce in that. I want the hot.
I gotta agree with Flip though. Like the burrito supreme is a no-go. You know what I mean? Like there are better items on the Taco Bell menu. It's just like the random person that will go to Taco Bell and get a crunchy taco. Like why the fuck would you go to Taco Bell and get a crunchy taco? They're not good tacos. They are like.
I love them, man. I love them.
You like the tacos? Are you serious, dude?
Yes, the crunchy tacos are not good tacos.
Dude, that's okay. If you would put Jack in the Box Taco Bell, hey, Jack in the Box Taco Bell, okay, their little taco. Yeah, you would pick Jack in the Box versus Taco Bell's taco.
Absolutely.
I think they're both crap, dude. I'm serious.
I agree with you on that. I do agree with you. But if I had to choose, Jack in the Box tacos all the way. Like that's how gross the crunchy tacos are. And I don't know if you guys have been to Taco Bell like within the last year, but they did a crispy cantina melt made out of actual like corn tortillas. And my God, it was amazing. It was so good. It's what the crunchy taco could be, but it's not because they want to hold on to tradition, the traditional taco, as opposed to what they had made, which was a little more authentic. And
well, I'm glad they came out with the cheesy gordita crunch, because I usually get the cheesy. I get 2 of them with the Dorito shell. You know what I mean? And bomb.
Well, I'll tell you what makes me kind of biased though, is because my company manages a couple of taquerias in San Jose, and dude, their fucking food is the bomb. The bomb. The problem is that I eat it. I can eat it every day, and you get tired of it. And then when you go back to Taco Bell, you get a quarter of the grease. You get obviously a quarter of the meat, and you also get a quarter of the stains on your fucking shirt.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I kind of like. Now I got a Taco Bell down the street, and I'll say, you know what? But here's the thing. Here's the other catch. I can go to Taco Bell and get my combo, and I'm going to spend $10, $11, right? Roughly. I don't know, somewhere right around there. I can go to the taqueria and spend 10 or 11, and dude, I'm full for like 6 hours, right? I'm trying to shift gears and not to get so. I'm trying to win this bet, is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, let me get it on that bet. I need some motivation. What I'm saying is, you can't really compare Taco Bell to Mexican food.
No,
that's
you can't.
It's just an unfair comparison.
Yeah.
I agree.
I do love taco because it's to me it's like I feel like I'm doing myself justice by eating Taco Bell because I know for a fact it's probably a quarter of the calories, baby. It's probably because I walk in the kitchen of that taqueria, dude. They're dropping big chunks of lard. Right? And it's red lard on the grill, and they're cutting the meat, and it smells so freaking good. I can't. And then, so you know what I do? I've been there for 3.5 years. I go in and I say, hey, give me my special in the morning. You know what they give me? 3 eggs, right? Rice, beans, and 2 large scoops of carne asada with 4 tortillas. Dude, and it's like my mom made the goddamn breakfast. It's fantastic. But I have to stop that shit. That shit's going to kill me.
No, you don't.
Because I can do it every day.
No, you don't. That shit's good shit. That's some good shit there.
I know it is.
One thing about Taco Bell fans is when they discontinue a specific item, boy, do they bitch. You know what I mean? They complain. There's 1,000 groups about the Mexican pizza and the enchilada. So I've absolutely seen an enchilada before. They have the 3 olives on top. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't have that. Well, when I had it, I didn't have it. But it was just like a big beefy burrito and a little tray, and they put the red sauce, like the enchilada sauce, over the top, dude. And then they put cheese on it. They put dude, it was the freaking bomb. I used to love.
God, I'm like hungry for some Taco Bell right now.
And I got one right next to me too, dude. A couple blocks away. Really, dude. It's a KFC Taco Bell right here, man. Shit.
Hey,
let me enlighten you on something that I just saw right now. I popped up a news article from Taco Bell, and it said Taco Bell customer shoots out drive-through window over her order. Isn't that something, dude? They're going crazy, bro. Like, what the hell? I'm just reading this right now. Like, she got into a discrep with the person who was at the window taking her order, and she wound up shooting out the window.
What? She just pulls out your gun? How unreasonable. Is that like in Kentucky?
I don't even know where was this at? I was like... Her name's Amy Gale. Amy Gale, 19, alleged started shooting at the drive-through window on Sunday night. So this was the other night.
Wow. Well, and they're catching up to Popeyes.
Why did you get to that point? You know what I mean? Like, how does it get to that point where you're so angry that someone fucked up your Taco Bell order that you whip out a gun and you feel comfortable shooting out a window? You know what I mean? Like,
it's like a $5 burrito or 5 years in prison. You pick.
$5 burrito.
I don't get that, man. The madness in that. I don't get the madness in that, man.
Hey, she was fucking hungry, Jack. Don't be fucking with a woman.
You know what her bail is set? Her bail is set for $1 million.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's attempted murder, dog.
That's definitely more than $5.
Yeah.
I was looking at your Facebook. You guys just had an episode, I guess, bringing back all your episodes. Let's talk about a little bit of that. I'm looking at the Merry Christmas Bell Nation. It says here. So tell me a little bit about that, man. You bringing up this? They can go. I'm gonna link this out. By the way, I'm gonna link this into the description so they can go take a look at your podcast, and your Facebook. But this is basically all the clips. Is that what that is? Is like bringing it back everything?
No. So that episode, that is our Christmas episode. That's where we say goodbye to Little Dill, and he's a character on the show. And we rank all of the Taco Bell items newly released and re-released in 2021. Yeah, so we basically time travel through our taste buds by talking about the great items that they had released this year, and some of the old items that they had re-released but kind of remastered. Yeah, it was a really fun time. There's some really hot takes. Did you guys try the crispy chicken sandwich taco this year by chance?
No. Didn't even.
Oh my
never
God!
heard of it.
You guys are missing out. Well, Taco Bell had entered their dipped their toes into the chicken wars. You know how Popeyes brought out a badass chicken sandwich, McDonald's,
right,
all them.
Right.
Well, Taco Bell also joined in on this war, and they'd created the crispy chicken sandwich taco. And essentially, it's a chicken tender inside of a really soft, thick pita bread bun. And it came with Chipotle sauce. It also came with a spicy version, which had jalapenos on it. And it was amazing. It was amazing. It was easily one of the best items that they had released last year. And one of my co-hosts, Devin, he did not like it at all. But we think that he didn't like it because we loved it so much. Me and my other co-host. So he had to be that guy. And yeah, so he gave it a really negative rating. But yeah, it was a great time. We always have the debate: is a taco a sandwich? And actually, if you don't mind, I'd like to know what y'all's take on that is. Is a taco
I think it's a cultural sandwich. I really do. I think that, in Mexico, to them, that's a sandwich, bro. That's a cultural sandwich. Tell
is a taco a sandwich?
And I said it's a cultural sandwich. In Mexico, that's their version of a fucking sandwich. I've never gone to Mexico and said, hey, let me have a sandwich. And they're looking at me like, they're looking at me like, "Tá loco, cabrón. Get the fuck out. Where are you from?"
Well, it possibly can be a sandwich.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. In my heart, that's what it is.
I agree with you, and this is my reasoning, and it's really just a simple, out there reason. Okay, you think about things that are sandwiched. Okay, now think about this, and it isn't your butthole sandwiched between your cheeks?
Like my boy over here says. He said, what did you say? What do you call it?
Hey, we play color. I say, man, we need to come together like butt cheeks. Come on, come together.
Hey, as much shit y'all been through.
Oh, that's fucking
Slap
hilarious,
it together.
bro. But now listen, now you brought a point out. Sandwiched. It's not spelled that way.
I know it's a verb. I know it's a verb. I understand that.
So you're on Spotify.
Yeah, you're on Spotify, Apple Music,
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, Google Podcasts. We're pretty much across everything. I searched on Audible. We're on Audible. I've searched some random websites, and because of the RSS feed that we use, it just really shoots them out to everything.
Right.
Yeah, so we're pretty much in everything you can listen to a podcast on.
Tell me a little about your experience. Back to the opening of Carlos Mencia, man. How's that go? I mean,
man, it went awesome.
Tons of people.
It was easily 1,200 people performed. That was the first time I'd ever performed in front of that big of a crowd, and it just made me hungrier. You know what I mean? It just made me want to do more comedy. And because before this, I just did manual labor stuff, and I had aspirations to do artistic stuff. And I bet you could ask my dad, and he would have never pinned me as someone who would have done stand-up comedy or written anything. You know what I mean? Because my siblings are a lot funnier than I am, but I didn't want to be the guy who's building fences. No problem with that. Hey, shout out to you. We need those people. But that just wasn't who I was. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I wanted to be really artistic. I wanted to go out there and be as funny as I can be. And yeah, that made me want it even more. And I started doing more stand-up, started getting into sketch comedy and stuff like that. And then, I met a nice lady, and I stopped doing comedy, and then I just started writing stuff. And then when the pandemic hit, I'd done like a radio show in the past. It was an internet radio show that was like sponsored by this, I don't know, like iHeartRadio, some bullshit. But you know, I knew I could do a podcast and I like to talk. So I was like, hey, let's, you know, I'd lost my job and I was like, guys, let's do a podcast. You know, let's try something. Yeah, actually just look up Jay Ortiz comedy. I don't really have any clips from 2019 on, you know what I mean? Cause I don't really do stand up anymore. I just do a lot of sketch comedy and writing for my podcast. But yeah, if you look up Jay Ortiz comedy, you know, you'll find me, but, yeah, it's some, antiquated stuff, but yeah, it was a great time. And I do have to say one of my favorite comics is Jon Stewart.
Yeah. Jon
Oh my
Stewart's
God.
good too. Yeah.
Bernie Mac, Patrice
Oh yeah,
O'Neal.
Bernie Mac, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, you guys, you have it. Mr. Nick Ortiz is
Thank you,
here.
brother.
We appreciate you joining us. We hope you join us another time, as well as your podcast too. We share that too. Check him out,
Definitely.
guys. Nick Ortiz. I'll hit him up on the description. You guys, drop a like, hit the comment. Mr. Brown.
Yo,
New
love
year.
y'all. Be safe.